What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Vanguardian 650. Back at you. Back at you. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Um that. Anyways. Yo, it's just too much shenanigans going on in this music industry. The whole thing with this Jay-Z speech, all of that, the whole thing with um this Nicki Minaj and Meg the Stallion disses back and forth. Um, we got the Wendy Williams situation. There's she has a special or something on Life, is it Lifetime or something like that. I'm not sure. One of these streaming places, there's a streaming thing that she has. She has some type of Netflix or whatever. I don't know. I could be wrong, but check it out. Just check for Whitney Williams. But just a lot of shenanigans, man. It's a lot of shenanigans. And honestly, I'm tired of it. You get fed up because you know it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? These shows are just distracting you. And for the most part, it's designed that way. Once again with the design. And so people are they fall victim every time they fall for it. You know what I mean? Whether it's sports, you got the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? They got this story about allegedly with Trent Williams trashing a $1 million mansion or whatever. I don't know if he was. I don't know. I don't know if it's his mansion he was renting. I doubt if he was leasing it or anything like that. But there's a situation with his dogs, allegedly. Some dogs running around. You know what I mean? So it's just little stuff like this, man. It just makes me think the world is nothing more than just one big stage of just foolishness. You know what I mean? And people thrive on it. You heard the expression, the dirty section of YouTube. Um, this whole thing. I was watching a couple people's channels before I got on here today, and everything is just sensationalism. It's negativity. It's shaming. Um, some might say hating, but it's criticizing, critique. People are being critiqued every time. There's backbiting amongst people, and where does it stop? Where does it end? And why do we keep falling for it? I seen Ice Cube on the what's that dude used to be on Fox News, Carlson, Tucker Carlson network. And Ice Cube was just on there, man, just like, well, I'm being blacklisted because I'm a free thinker and um, I don't follow the herd. I'm paraphrasing. Um, and Tucker's questions, he brought up Oprah, and Ice Cube said, well, his movie, The Barbershop, the cast was invited on, I believe Oprah or The View, one of the two, and they get blacklisted off these type of shows, or he's been blacklisted because he, quote unquote, go with the, he's not with the go along to get along gang, as so famously quoted by Kwame Brown. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Um, so that and he's on there explaining. I was shocked he was actually on there, but he was like saying, A lot of different platforms are not, they don't invite him to give his views and opinions. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe as of lately, maybe as of when COVID went around, he had this contract with America, with Black America contract, and I guess since he didn't kiss the powers who be pine pot, so to speak, they he, their agenda that he was feeding into, he's willing to work with any party that's willing to address matters that are dire in our neighborhoods, particularly the black and brown neighborhood, lower income neighborhoods, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? How can we get them in a better space, in a better situation, and get people on track, education wise, we're lacking, the whole nine. Um, but we see money going, we see the money goes out to, Ukraine, Jerusalem. Every time there's some type of war, you got plenty of money for war. But when it comes to social uh, funding and social things and issues and stuff like that, as far as just anything, schools and business development and you know tech colleges, in education and stuff like that. There's no money. And it's funny how that works. It's all go down to the local government then. But quick to jump on war, very quick to jump on war. And I know it pays, man. That's what it is, man. It's crazy. But I mean, I've been hearing this from a long time. People used to say, man, the future is bleak. Um, I think the people are bleak, which will cause the future to be bleak. We got a bleak uh, outlook. I don't see any great thinkers. I mean, if they are, point me in the direction where I can, research them and read up on them because we need that. And we need to tap into our resources, which is the young people. I've been championing this for years. We need to tap into that resource because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all about the future. And I hear a lot of people talking. Um, all these rich people have all these grandiose ideas and schemes and plans. And granted, there are people doing a lot of good work. I don't want to include them I'm not saying them. I'm talking about the ones who could show a little bit more effort, a little bit more support. I mean, I'm looking at myself in the mirror too. I can do a little better. You know what I'm saying? So, um, my thing with me is always, I know people say give and forget, but I'm curious to where the dollars go. I'm curious that way naturally. I wanted to get to the people it needs to get to, and not just get to all this different, you know, paywalls or different people on the higher level who really don't need it. You know what I mean? I understand people need to get paid, but at the same time, I think the money and the resources really need to get to the people that we're trying to, to impact. And I'm not the smartest person on trying to figure out the logistics on that, but I think if you have a good plan in place, a good infrastructure, um, I think it can be done. I really do, and just have the effort and the commitment. It definitely can be done. Uh, but it is what it is. You know, what I mean, it takes. They say it takes a village. It takes a generation. It takes generational thought, thinking, planning, development, creativity, um, perseverance, all the different mechanisms that we can place, get the plan and put it into action to make it, you know, to make it successful. And I don't see how that's so difficult. Why is it so difficult? The big thing is funding. And like I said, I go back to I think we can get the funding. It's just we need somebody to earmark the money and stay committed. Like I said, we find money when these wars jump off for our political interests and stuff like that. But wouldn't it be our best political interest that over here to invest in Americans? I know the big thing of migrants and coming over here and giving them all the sanctuary and all this type of stuff and humanitarian effort. But what about the people here? The people that can really impact the future with the vote. You can't continue to just can't continue to just dismiss us, man. You know what I mean? And be dismissive and expect us to stand around and be docile. I know we have been, done that in the past. We have just so taken everything. We take everything that you say, uh, and we say we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to boycott this, boycott that. We're not going to cancel this person and cancel that person. Um, at the end of the day, it just seems like it's all lip service. I mean, excuse my candor, but that's what it seems like to me. It just seems like lip service. Everybody's just talking and talking, and everybody's just talking to hear themselves talk. No solutions. What's the end game? No one has an end game. What we need to do, you hear that all the time when people step up there and say, "What we need to do, we need to do this, we need to do that. We need to stick together. We need to be on one accord." Um, you have another individual probably step up and say, "Well, we need to talk more. We need to have discourse. We need to, see what get the temperature of the room, see what the public is, what the citizens think." I mean, so you know. Meanwhile, time tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time is going. Time is going. Time is going. Because we're steadily talking about what we need to do, and not really nobody doing anything but grandstanding at that point. It's just human nature. You know what I mean? We're so good at talking, but when it comes down to actually laying the groundwork, no one's willing to roll up their sleeves and get to work. I've seen that my whole life. I've seen it. But yet we have a lot of people who talk about crime and the crime is out of control, which it is. The crime is out of control. In Washington, D.C., it's like carjack city. In a blink of an eye, someone's getting their carjacked. Violently getting their carjacked. You know what I mean? I know that's like not just this city alone, but you got New York, you have Los Angeles, you have Philadelphia, New Jersey, um, Chicago. You know what I mean? There's a big thing on this crime, man. And that's why I think if you're really thinking about the people and having these things, these social issues addressed, maybe the crime will go down. Maybe we have more economic development, like I said, more businesses opening up. Now I know the crime thing and the businesses is driving insurance up. Businesses are just saying, I can't invest in inner cities anymore. The crime is outrageous. I got a jet. I can't blame them. I can't blame them. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can do, and safety is everything. Um, God forbid, you prevent. I saw one. news report where it's in DC actually, and the guy's been robbed like 5 times in 5 months. 5 times. You know what I mean? So how much can you take? How much can you just stick around? I mean, at some point, it's got to weigh on you. It's got to, you know what I'm saying? It's got to do something to just tell you, look, man, it's not worth it. And that's a shame. You know what I mean? It's a shame because that can be anybody. You go down to a business and you open up a small business, whether it is a restaurant or a bar, or you selling garments or whatever, and you're constantly getting robbed. People are constantly breaking into your store, robbing it. You know what I mean? For fun. Like it's no big deal. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And some of these jokers need to be kicked off the block. You know what I mean? Kick off the block, man. Get them off the block. You know what I'm saying? If you're if you're preying on our people, you're preying on our loved ones, you're preying on our brothers and sisters. Our people don't have anything to do with this street mentality, or they're just getting, going to work, going about their day, trying to make the best of the situation, trying to make their own come up. And you're preying on people like that. If you're a criminal, it's going to end bad for you. It's going to end bad for you. It'll really end bad for you. I mean, I'm just going to tell you like it is. It really is going to end bad for you because number one, you're preying on innocent citizens. You know what I mean? Go into your world, prey on those people. You know what I mean? Go gangster up in your own world. These people are not gangsters. You know what I'm saying? These people going to work, they're service workers, they're working in restaurants, they're school teachers, they're bankers, they're shopkeepers, store managers, you know what I mean? Doctors, nurses, techs, technicians, and they're just trying to get through the day, man. You know what I mean? They already got to be pissed off. They got to be to work for 8 to 10 hours. You know what I mean? They don't want all that nonsense. They coming back home or whatever after the long day of work, and someone putting a gun to their ribs. You know what I'm saying? That can be traumatic. That can be traumatic, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? I'm just going to taking the trash out. Next thing I know, as soon as I turn around, boom, another gun to my head. Saying, give me your wallet, give me your cell phone, give me your car. You know what I mean? So this is where we at. This is where we at. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. After a long day's work, I work 8 to 12 hours, man. I come home, let's go get something, stop at the carry out, trying to get something to eat to take home or whatever, you know what I mean? Get a little bite to eat or whatever, and boom, next thing you know, you get carjacked. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here now. It's always been. It's blazing crimes being attempted. It's being, people are getting. It's wild, bro. And you ask yourself, where's the leadership? Where are the leaders, the community leaders? Where are these people? And like it goes back to the beginning when I said people just like to hear themselves talk. Photo ops. Everybody get together. Look at me. Oh yes, we're standing strong on crime. We're all about crime and punishment, law and order. Meanwhile, I'm still at risk every day. Every day I'm at risk. Every day I'm at risk. So what are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do about it? Ice Cube, man. I go back to Ice Cube on Tucker Carlson's network. I guess it's a YouTube channel or something Tucker Carlson got. Odd Couple I saw today just threw me. I had to watch a couple of it. Then I had to get out of it. Got weird to me. Got weird. 'Cause Tucker was talking about, oh yeah. Oprah's a big deal. Oprah's a big deal, and she. I mean, you would think she, she's what everybody wants. You're the story for Oprah. You're a kid raised in South Central Los Angeles and pursued your music career and did everything and fulfilled your dreams and had a nice family and Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson. Hey, it's all about views, all about this, all about that. It's all about look at me. It's all about the line. It's all about the line. So it is what it is, man. Look, share this live, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm tired. And let me just reflect for the rest of the evening. Anyway, peace, man. Peace and love. And check back with us. Vanguardian 650. Peace.